Talking about infield, you're talking about a subject that's near and dear to my heart. I spent 12 seasons in the major leagues playing the infield. People ask me, what's the secret of becoming a good infielder? Looking back, I could think of only one. Actually, it's not a secret at all. It's practice. As a player, you can never take enough ground balls, but you do want to practice the right thing. The first thing I'd like to talk about at becoming a good infielder is you got to have a good starting position. Our starting position is very, very important because it allows us to move from side to side to catch ground balls. The first one I'm going to talk about is what we teach the little guys. The little guys, what we try to get them to do is we get them with their feet slightly past shoulder width. We want the weight on the inside balls of their feet, their hands in a good position, and what we try to get them to do is just kind of rock back and forth. The movement creates balance, and to be a good infielder, you have to have balance. So we rock back and forth. Our hands are out in front of us, and what happens is when the ball starts to go to the plate, we start to move a little bit quicker. The next one I teach is for the older guys. This one's a little bit more advanced. And what I tell them is I don't care which foot you start with, right foot or left foot. I'm going to teach left foot because that's the one that I started with. The first thing we do is when the pitcher gets on the mound, we come to a position, we start to get set. We bend over, bend forward at the waist just a little bit. That creates balance in our lower half. What we do now, as I said, I'm going to start with my left foot. You take a half a step forward with your left foot, and then you separate. Your feet are going to be slightly past shoulder width. You want your feet down on the ground when that ball gets in the strike zone. The weight's going to be on the inside part of your feet. Your hands will come to a position right here. This will allow me that when the pitch is in the zone, when my feet hit the ground, I'll be able to get a good jump to go to my right or to my left. Now I'm going to take you through a sequence of what we're trying to do as the ball is being hit towards us. Where we're trying to set the ball up in our body, how our feet are supposed to work, where our hands, all of it's going to flow to the ground. And I'm going to take you right through that sequence right now. As the ball is being hit, I'm going to try and set this ball up in the center of my body, slightly to my glove side. The way that I'm going to do that, my feet have to work for me. The proper footwork is when the ball is coming to me and I got the ball in the center to my glove side, I'm going to take a right-left movement to the ball. My hands will float to the ground. My feet, this right toe should be slightly behind the left toe. The ball again, I'm trying to place it in the center of my body, slightly to my glove side. My hands are going to be out in front of me. This hand is going to be on top of the glove right here. My head's going to be up. My chest is going to be up. My legs are going to be flexed. And I'm going to be with my hands out in front of me. This is the proper fielding position. Now as the ball arrives to me and I start to catch this ball, what is the sequence and what is the footwork that I'm going to use? Well, we use two. One is called switching your feet. The other one is called taking a crow hop. So the first one that I'm going to show you is as you catch this ball, you're going to bring it to you. You're going to take this right foot and you're going to replace it with this left foot right where that left foot is real quick. It's called switching your feet. I bring it in to me just a little bit and I switch my feet. This gets me to my power side, on my power side to throw. My shoulder, my hip, my knee, and my front toe are all pointed at my target. I'm in a good position. My weight's back, the ball's up. Now, as I pull this arm down and I rotate, the ball will come up and I should get good action, a good rotation, a good solid four-seam spin towards first base. The next one that I will show you is what we call taking a crow hop, the old expression taking a crow hop. Pretty much the same sequence. I bring the ball into me. As I start to bring it in, I'm going to take this foot and I'm going to cross over in front just a little bit. It's going to look basically the same. I'm going to wind up in the same position. Power side on my right side, shoulder, hip, knee, toe close, right towards my target. As I rotate down, again, getting good rotation on the ball going towards first base. The one thing that we don't want you to do is to cross your feet behind. What happens is now I can't stay on line with my target. Once I cross behind, my shoulders start to sling and I wind up starting to sling the ball and I never get to my power side. So I want to make sure that my feet either switch or they cross in front. Now let me give you a quick recap of the whole sequence as far as what we're trying to do as an infielder. First thing, starting position, then forward, creates balance on the balls of our feet. Left, separate. Now, balls hit. Where are we trying to place this ball? We're trying to place this ball in the center of our body. As we move to it, proper footwork sequence, we're gonna go right, left, catch the ball, hands are out in front of us, heads up, good flex at the legs, we catch this ball, and then we're gonna go right, left, and throw it. So the sequence is good start, ball's hit to you, center the ball, right, left, catch it, right, left, throw it. The one thing you're going to realize here is that to be a good infielder, repetition. You got to practice over and over and over so it becomes natural. Your start, feeling the ground ball, putting it in the right spot, the footwork, the right, left, catch it, the right, left, throw it. It's all repetition and doing it over and over and over. That's the way you become a good infielder. Atta baby, center the ball, right, left, atta boy, come on, center it, right, left, catch it, right, left, throw it, atta boy, come on, good hands out in front of you, right, left, throw, that's it, right towards your target, atta baby, that's very good, atta boy, good job, good footwork, right, left, that's it. The next part of infield play that I'm going to talk about is one that I think that we overlook a lot, and that is flipping a ball to a base, underhand. As the ball is hit to me, as I catch this ball, I have to let the guy that's receiving the ball be able to see it. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my glove, take my glove out. Now he can visibly see the ball. My left side's going to open. I'm going to take this ball as my hand drops, this glove drops away. I'm going to give this ball to him with a little bit of a firm wrist, and I'm going to follow the ball. That helps the ball stay on the same flight, and I want it to travel uphill. I want the ball to be up in his chest. It's very hard for a guy receiving the ball for the flight of the ball to travel down. The other things that I'd like to see is make sure as your hand drops and I give this to him, I'm going to follow it, take it right to him. The things that we don't want to see is I don't want to see the ball travel underneath your arm, or as you catch this ball and try and flip it like a helicopter and be on this back side. We want to take this ball from right here, glove goes, I open up, my hand drops, I flip it, and I follow the ball right to him. This happens an awful lot in baseball, where I'm flipping it to the second baseman on a double play, second baseman flipping it to me, shortstop on a double play, the first baseman flipping it to the pitcher covering. It happens more than you think. So make sure you learn how to do it the right way. Very important part of the game, learn how to flip the ball to the base. Catch the ball, drop the glove, make sure you follow the ball to him. Follow the ball to him, that a boy. Make the ball travel uphill, a little bit of a firm wrist. That a baby. You don't want the ball to hang. Travel right uphill, that a boy. Take it right to him. That's it, follow it. That a boy. Hands out in front, let him see it. That a baby. That a boy, code man. Let's talk about what it takes to become a good infielder. First question I always get from parents is, what about the equipment? What size glove should I use? Well, for me, if you're going to be a middle infielder, the smaller the glove, the better, simply because we handle the ball an awful lot. We have to be able to take the ball out with quickness and be able to not have the ball hang up in our gloves. So the smaller the glove will be better. Number two, repetition. If you're going to be a good infielder, you have to catch 1,000 ground balls. Do it over and over and over again. And remember, you're never going to catch a ball 100% clean all the time. But if you stay at it, you're going to become a good infielder. Repetition is going to make you a better infielder.